Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to the All Signs Love June 2024 predictions. Hi, Maggie. Welcome, welcome. Just a reminder, guys, I am streaming on Facebook and on YouTube, so make sure you guys are liking, letting me know that you're here. And if you're catching the replay, go ahead and comment replay, because I'd love to hear from you guys as well, because I know not everyone can catch the lives. And if you guys would take a moment, for those of you who are live, to go ahead and share, because sharing is caring, whatever platform that you are on, and go ahead and share to like-minded groups only, please. All right, you guys ready? So these are the cards we're using. So for this evening, my all signs, I used to start off, just a reminder here, I used to start off with love readings, and the channel kind of progressed to other things. And I've decided to infuse the love readings back. So each month there will be a monthly prediction on all signs love. We don't know what it's going to be. So I'm going to tell you the initial story play to see if it connects with you, but you're going to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If there's another person involved, which in most cases there are, it's not always about self-love or, new love. Sometimes it's about situationships. Majority of it is. But you guys can also cross watch, but just remember the story may be vice versa. Okay. So the cards we're using this evening, we are using one of my favorite decks. This is by Deja Druitt. This is Love Story Oracle cards. You can get these decks online, and they are in the description box below. We're also going to be using the Messages of Cosmic Oracle deck. This is a cool deck. The Pink Tarot deck, and this is also, I think you can get this on an Etsy shop. It's not always necessarily the same people who make it, but it's just basically a Rider-Waite-Smith. This will be the initial story play with no reversals. And then one of my all-time favorite decks, we're using the Runic Tarot deck. My two favorite divination tools, runes and tarot, all in one. And that's where we're going to get started. All right. Let's move on, shall we? So we are going to start off with the birthday sign first, as I do with all signs. So Gemini is up first, and then we're going to move our way down through the signs, and there is always a collective bonus at the end as a reminder, okay? So let's get started and see what's going on for Gemini in love. Gemini in love. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what's going on for Geminis in love for June? Geminis in love for June. Trust. 37. Forgiveness. Well, I feel like there's a connection here where trust is on the table. This feels like a Gemini who's in the outskirts with an individual. Doesn't mean that you're necessarily entirely separated, but I feel, because this is your challenge cards, I feel like there's something here this month where you may be in the challenge of trusting a scenario or situation, or forgiving another individual, or someone may be asking for forgiveness here too. So this is what's on the table. Let's see what the initial story of what is going on in this connection between the two of you. Let's see what's going on with this connection. Trust feels like it's been broken of some sort. No reversals on initial story play. Nine of Cups. Oh, well, this is somebody here. If you're not already committed to them, it's about up leveling a scenario here. Somebody here is fearing there's a connection. I mean, I feel like even though Nine of Cups here is fulfillment, I'm really seeing the Ten of Cups here. A family unit is in question here, or somebody here who you're ready to up level with is in question. There may be a separation or a fight. It may be this level here where somebody took their cup of worth here. Gemini, did you take your cup of worth? Is there somebody here who's now worried in this connection? Let's see what the runic has to say about what's going on for you this month in this scenario. Reversals are now up. Welcome, Yasina. We're on Gemini. You just got here. Just on time. Page of Pentacles. There's definitely been a separation here, and it happened really, really quick. Lovers reversed. How you feel is that this month you feel like you didn't get the closure that you really deserved. So I feel that there's an expectation here, Gemini, of wanting to have some kind of closure with this individual. And I feel extremely restless because there's something about not even showing up for the final confrontation of this. I don't even feel like you had the ability here to confront an individual. The Lovers reversed here, somebody, it's like they almost took their gift and gave it back. And when I see here the Liar, it's almost here to me is that this individual may have gone towards a third party, or something had inspired them to not feel like maybe the grass is greener on the other side. Maybe it's that kind of energy, how you feel with this individual. I do feel this energy of not being picked, not being chosen. And with the Page of Pentacles reverse, it's just showing me this level of you really having a hard time setting foot, being grounded, but you're doing it anyways. This is hard for you though. I mean, I'm seeing the sign here of Isa and Dagaz here mixed in this casting, and it's something here where you're making really abrupt changes here, no matter what the cost is. Some of you, it's, entirely moving. Others of you, it's just upheaval. I feel this level here of upheaval, not having a lot, but trying to remain grounded, trying to stay above water. And this is how you feel. You are really putting in the hard work here of going towards the more practical things this month. Let's see what's going on with your person's energy. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping moderate. I appreciate it. Well, they feel blocked for sure. Oh, I almost feel like this individual was pretty vindictive. This is also somebody here who I feel like they are switching the story around here in this connection. This is an individual here who's pretty abrasive. I feel like you have somebody here who has a hard time playing the villain, so tries to embark themselves as being the bigger or better person. Now, how they feel is that there's just something in this level of where your happiness, where this was balanced, where this was solidified. Some of you, this was a marriage. Some of you, it was in a vow. Some of you, it's a long-term relationship, that this person here feels misjudged. But I also feel this energy of this person really not putting the work or time and effort into this connection. Yeah, but they sure miss you. This person here is deep, deep, deep in their cups. It feels like they are here, Gemini. But whatever they pour it into, I don't think it's that great either. So whatever this individual was, whether this was a person here who, like I said, picked a third party, I feel like this connection, whoever they picked, it's flowing all over the place. It's a real mess. This person here is going through their own death. I also feel what they thought once was a gift for them is getting karma kicked in the ass right now with this person. Now, how they feel is they know they don't have a shot in hell, that they lost something here. Let's see what the combined energy here is of the next moves for this connection. Strength. Both of you are learning some really harsh lessons here when it comes to strength and perseverance. I feel like your trust here was fully broken, and this month here, both of you are taking great strides to move forward. This individual, who I do feel like with this bear energy played off to be extremely protective, is an individual who's not so big. It's almost like they're a teddy bear when you strip things all away. So whether this is a little boy inside or a little girl inside, this individual is going through some massive inner child work. While I feel there's something coming in here, and when I see strength, feeling that Leo energy here, but I feel like there's something here significant about forgiveness or feeling more at peace with this connection later in the summertime for you. Yeah. With the moon here, it's just there's so much things here that are unseen. But I feel like you are heavily, and I feel like you're on this side here, where this individual here is realizing that their home, their heritage, all of their possessions here, what they felt was their birthright here with Othala. I feel in this Pisces energy, this individual here is going through some unknown shadow work, but also is uplifting all of their old belief systems. Where you're going through here, Gemini, is starting to receive things in a much more loving way. It's like the universe has really protected you, but it's also made you stronger with these challenges in place. And there's something here that is breaking through for both of you, and you were meant to spiritually be amongst one another. So there is definitely a spiritual connection with this person, whether it is whatever name you want to give it. It is a soul connection. So it could be a soulmate connection, meaning a karmic connection too. The Hangman. This is so that you two could get a different perception, see each other's fears on there, and really be enlightened, opening up some of your psychic abilities. And I feel like this person here is going through a massive depression. I feel like this is a Gemini here who's kind of went through that massive depression. So you're in the up level where this person's on the downward here. Okay. But there is forgiveness, and to trust this scenario here was meant to be. Some of you really felt like you wasted your time with this person. And the universe is saying that no time is wasted. These lessons here were to make you adaptable to not only having empathy on sides, but also to allow you to see the difference when you know who you truly deserve authentically and what feels right to you. You would have never known if you didn't have this extreme scenario. And it was an extreme scenario for this Gemini. What advice do we have for this Gemini? No reversals on advice. Look at this. Are my Geminis in some new connections here? Could be with a Sagittarius or a fire sign here, but I feel like you're dipping your toe here in a new relationship. And if you're not in a new relationship, there is one coming your way. Like I said, it takes some patience here, but this realignment was really, really needed here for this Gemini. There's something here about whoever this individual or this new person is going to be on your life, whether this is just a friend or a soul connection, this soulmate is going to take you to new places. Some of you are going to move in with this individual. Others of you are going to entirely move to another state or something, or just move locations where you can have a fresh start. Look at this. I'm telling you, something big's happening for you this summer. We have all that Leo energy and the sun. I feel like you're having a big rebirth here. You're having an ending for sure. And I do feel like you have somebody here from the past who is definitely missing out or realizing what they missed. But this is a huge ending for you. Let's just have one more final advice here for Gemini before we go on to Cancer. Here we go. What's your final advice? Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. I mean, this really just sums up the reading here for you. You had a whole boat of love here that you gave to yourself, but trust that this process here was needed. And there is this underlying need for this month on forgiveness, whether it was your part or another. This person is getting their karma regardless, and you're just on the sidelines. It's not something that you are meant to be dealt. I mean, you'll be lucky if you see it, but I wouldn't necessarily say you're all going to see it. But this person is going through it right now. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer is up. Do a quick shuffle. Cancer. I have to turn my fan on up here. It's super hot. I'm like melting here in the UP. Anything above like 80, I'm like, what's happening? I'm melting. I'm melting, especially when I channel. When I'm channeling, I'm like so hot. All right. All right, Cancer. Don't forget, guys, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hi, Diana. Welcome. Thanks, guys, for saying hi. Looks like we have a couple of people here on Facebook. If you guys are on Facebook, and if you wouldn't mind sharing to some of the like-minded groups. I don't have my group anymore on Facebook, so any sharing would be helpful. It helps the channel be seen. And since this is a new segment, it's not really new, but I'm doing it each month now. I'm now making it the June reading. And I'll still have all sign love readings intermingled each and every other week. And there's always all signs exclusive each week over at Harmonia Friends, because I have exclusive content over there. That's the paid membership area, but there's new content every week. So make sure you guys are checking that out. And there's a 1 month free trial. All right. Yeah. Sharing is caring. Thank you, Sherry. All right. Cancer. Let's see what's going on in love for you this month. Chemistry. The 28th of this month may be a significant date for you. Ooh, what's going on here? You got a new love interest? Is this something here where, if it's not a new love, there's something here about it being new love or something being rekindled. This could be a reunion as well, but there's immense amount of chemistry here. I love that we have a 10 and an 8 here. even if it's 28, comes to a 10. So I feel this level here of something here where cycle is a stagnant cycle has ended. I feel almost like I have a lot of Cancer signs here who have really felt the dull end when it comes to romance. It's probably either you close the door to romance or you're just feeling very bored in a, in a romantic connection. It almost feels like a dud or slow burner, or feeling the lack of a lusty energy. But this month, I feel like there's a desire here to rekindle, or I don't know, a sudden spark. But when you think of chemistry, it takes two with that, right? Whatever's combining here, the compounds. So let's see what's going on here for you, Cancer. What's going on for Cancers in love? What are they going through right now? Let's see what the initial story play is with no reversals. What are they going through so we know that this is their story? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. A lot of earth energy. Do you have earth in your chart, or does somebody here have earth? Ooh. Well, I feel like there's something, I mean, well, this is a very grounding energy, very motherly energy. You could be a mom or dad, but there's something here very nurturing about you, Cancer. All right. And I feel right now when you are holding that coin, it's almost looking down upon it as into, here is my pentacle, what I can give. But I really worry who I give my pentacle to, because it hasn't always worked out in my favor when I just hand this coin out to anybody. So there's something here about fears of recognition or fears of this person or a person being the one. I almost feel like you might like, I don't want to say that you're a serial dater, but you may be an individual here who has a little bit of a hard time getting close to an individual. You may self-sabotage a lot because your anxiety comes in, or you see a lot of flags all of a sudden and you're like, oh my God, I'll never be able to get through this. But there's something here where I feel love bomb or rose-colored glasses. And it's this energy of, I sometimes don't have the best picks. I don't know how to pick. But you have intuition here, but sometimes you go against your intuition. You read the signs wrong. It's kind of like you may get the butterflies or the, you know, feeling like you're walking on eggshells and you're like, oh, is this something like, this feels like love. This is excitement. It's not really. It could be your inner child here who's giving you the red flags, the warning that if you're uncomfortable, you may have had a connection with this person before, not necessarily in this timeline, but it may be a warning. And so for some of you, you misjudged your intuition. Let's see what's going on for love. Now, we're not going to do a how this person feels or not, because I feel like it doesn't really matter who the connection is. You have fears about commitment because you haven't had a lot of success in it. So we're going to keep continuing on yours. Yeah. There's something here about the parts that you have played or the individuals here that maybe you have chased. And even though you want a connection, because this is someone here who wants it, it just feels so separated. It feels so far-fetched for this Cancer when it comes to love. All right. And somebody here who's kind of feeling like this is as good as it's going to get. But it's not going to last forever this month. I feel like a Cancer here this month is going to have a different view when it comes to putting themselves out there. I think you're ready. I think it's like I could sit here and be mopey and complain that no cup's ever coming or running through here, right? And that is a big, big horn here of love. But I just feel like there's a fresh approach here. So I think that you are going to be more open this month to love. more optimistic Aquarius energy here, but there's something here about looking up and tired of looking down at the defeats and trying to remain optimistic about that my person is out there. Or I've made some of you have already made the connection and maybe you've self-sabotaged it. Yeah. Some of you have felt that you have made some misjudgments in the past when it came to love. But I also feel that there was some breakthrough here in some heritage. So I don't know. I almost feel like with these two here, the breakthroughs, and this is a double casting, I almost feel like you've had two really bad relationships. So there's something here about a third relationship that was on the fence. And if it's not a third relationship, it's one here that you weren't willing to be truly open. You question about that once in a while, but you also are forgiving yourself for not going through that. We have the sign here of Anguas, and I feel with this hero energy, you're also going through a lot of personal development. And there's something here about you building up your self-development, your self-care, your self-love, that you're really starting to balance this month. Some of the things that you may have misjudged, you're not so easily underneath rose-colored glasses anymore for this Cancer. Not this Cancer, no. And I feel like you're just done being rooted and isolating yourself. Virgo energy here with Hermit. You're just ready to come out. There's something about you going out this month, or, you know, even if it's dating yourself, or even if it's just doing things that are new. This is just somebody here who's like, unless I put myself out here, I won't know. Now the star is somebody here who, with this Aquarius energy, has to surrender. They've been through some massive towers. And I do feel a Cancer here has been through some rocky relationships that have kept them from really committing. But there's something here about a battle really not being successful on just being optimistic and not jumping into something right away. Maybe you just take a new approach, and instead of running, you stay in it for a little bit and test out the waters. Yeah, because there's something here where your evaluation was disconnected here, or you felt you knew best, or you felt that because you had past scenarios here that it wasn't going to be like it. It wasn't going to be like the other one before. In this month here, you're taking accountability on this immaturity level here. And it's not like a bad immaturity. I just feel like your head is down. Some of you are like fully engrossed in business. Like I feel really heavily for some of you, it's business and it's not so much love. But you're ready. Because this is something here with the Ten of Swords. You know that if you stay in this Hermit energy too long with this cycle, that you're just, it's not going to go anywhere for you. You really do want something that is more connected, even if it's just getting to know yourself better, or to, like I said, meet chemistry of the right individuals who are friends. I mean, it would be nice to meet a romantic person, but I feel like this Cancer this month is just being really more optimistic. Look at this. Looking well, looking good. King of Wands energy. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. It's like when you're taking this approach, you may be having a fire sign who's coming in on you out of nowhere, but you won't know unless you do it. And some of you are just really embracing this King of Wands energy for Cancer. This is a person here who has confidence, who's looking good, who's taking care of their body physically, who's very creative, very much an extrovert. Okay. So this person here is back in the field. It's almost like I'm back in the field. What advice does Spirit have for Cancer here? He's connecting to the story. No reversals on advice. The Hermit. All right. It's definitely time to get out of the Hermit stage here. Okay. You already know what you want, but you can't know what you want unless you experience this. Look at this. You already know that there is a match out there for you, who I also feel is going to mirror you in many different ways, because we have a matching set here. So you may be a very creative individual here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Queen of Wands, but I feel this energy is really you. And it's somebody here who is really leveling up, glowing up, looking good. You may be a very creative individual here, but this is somebody here who's ready to put themselves back out there and see what comes. Yep. Massive change here with transformation. We have Scorpio energy this month. You are getting out there, seeing what is out there, connecting with individuals, friends, meeting new individuals. And I do feel like there is a connection here about, as you put your nose up to this, as you just kind of be present, and there's a lot of need to be present energy, you're going to find that's when that person smacks right into you. Okay. And it might be somebody here you already had a connection with, but just wasn't ready to kindle. All right. But any kind of connection where it is a past person, you know what my recommendation always is: make sure the words and actions line up and you treat it differently. So if you rushed into this with rose-colored glasses, take it slow with this person. Get to know them all over again. People evolve. All right, your final message, Cancer, is clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. There's a purge that is needed for you, and also to create space for your new person here that you want. So make sure that you are not just cleaning your mentality here, but also your physical area here. How are you inviting a new individual within your life or in your home? We want to work with the law of attraction. All right, let's move on here to Leo. Leo is up. I'm going to do a quick shuffle here. Keith, we're not on Libra yet. We are on Leo, Virgo, and then Libra will be up. So soon. We're almost there. You can come back if you want. There's always a bonus too. We always have a bonus collective at the end, and I always timestamp it after the end of the live too, if you can't stay about. I get it. Not everybody can stay for the amount of time. All right, Leo. Okay, Leo, let's see what is going on in love for June for Leo. What is going on in love for June for Leo? Hello, Teresa. Hello, Meredith. Welcome, welcome. Sorry if I missed you guys while I was channeling. And thank you, Sherry, for moderating YouTube. Much appreciation. All right. Leo. Influence. 33. You got a meddler? Is somebody here meddling? Well, I keep hearing the past has changed. 29 may be a significant date this month, but I feel like there's a blast from the past. It almost feels like a Leo here is dealing with somebody here from the past, and there has been some talk. I don't know what this talk is, but I feel like you may hear some news about an individual through a mutual person, or somebody here is whispering in someone's ear, and we're going to see what that story is. Here we go. What happened in this connection, Spirit, for Leo and this person? Here we go. No reversals. Okay, Knight of Cups. Looks promising. But this is a person who you have a lot of memories with. Oh. Locked. Guarded. Denied. Access denied. Oh, someone had commitment issues. I feel like, Leo, you dealt with somebody here who had massive commitment issues. This is somebody here who was afraid of commitment. I don't feel like this person even was open to it. I feel this energy here of you coming towards and it's just a block, and I think that this person here had some fear. They never wanted to up level this connection here. There's something here about this person being really pushed over in the past when it came to love. They look at love very negatively. This person could have, Leo, friend zoned you. Did you have a scenario here where somebody is friend zoning you? Because I feel like there's an offer here that's pretty solid, very emotional, but nothing went further. I almost feel ghosted, to be honest. It's like as soon as you express some kind of emotions or suggestion, I actually feel it was more suggestive that this individual here was like, I got to step out. Like, I just feel like entirely, like, I don't know. I feel like you're hearing from somebody from the past who you just didn't think had interest in you. This is where Leo's like, I didn't even think this person had interest in me. That was so long ago. I think that there's a connection here where you're going to run into someone mutual and hear about them. Let's see what's going on here for this Leo. The star. Various energy. Oh, you're in another connection. This is for Leo. Leo, if you're in a healthy connection here, I think this is going to come to a shock to you. Because at how you feel when this is brought up to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, it kind of makes you cringy. This is for a Leo who's going to kind of feel like, oh God, I can't believe I gave that person so much of my time and effort. I was like a puppy dog that just was throwing my love at this individual. I was so broken down when they blocked me, or they didn't commit to me, or they just ran in fear. This person here, I don't feel this full connection of explaining why they cut you off. So I feel this energy here of, I feel like you were a lot younger with this person. Okay. So this could be somebody from your youth. It doesn't have to be necessarily so far back, but I feel like there were certain areas where you're not so clingy now. I feel there's a mutual clinginess here. For some of you with Berkano, I feel like you, and some of you have a family with this person. I feel like you're in a really strong connection. And if you're not now, there's something about you being in a strong connection this month. And it's like, as soon as you're in this strong connection this month, this is where this individual here who you really thought, and you conquered it, you got through it, it's hurt you. This is somebody here who's like, I threw my love out and I feel like I got trampled and rejected. But the star is like, I gave faith, I surrendered, and bam, I have my person here. Okay. 4 could be very significant for you. Now, these cards are a little bit different, but I feel with that 4 of Wands and that Lover's energy, it's just that there's a really strong union here in place. But how you feel about this area is that this person from your past, well, it's thinking about you. It's talking about you. How do they feel about Leo? I told you. Ace of Pentacles. They see a missed opportunity here. Look, they see this missed opportunity. There's that shield. They know they misused the shield. This person here wishes that they, oh, dang. 10 of Wands here. This person is very burdened by saying no to you or not. And the reason that they're coming up again is because you're going to be in a connection this month, whether you like it or not. And we're going to talk about the new connection. We are, but I have to bring up this person from the past, because I feel like what you hear about is them having a lot of emotions and feeling, because it's like it's almost like a blunt force, but I don't think it's a direct hit, because this individual knows that they missed out. This individual here knows that they blocked you, and it's actually been a burden on them. I mean, I'm seeing 2 signs here, but primarily when I see, Aries, again, it's about protection. And I feel like you've been heavily divinely protected by this individual, and in a new connection, in a new union that is way more divinely aligned for you with that Four of Wands and Lover's energy. But I do feel like this person, you may be hearing news or something about, like I feel like the story is going to be reversed, to be honest. Okay. Um, or they'll try to make something small of it. And it's like, they didn't give me time. They didn't let me adjust. I mean, this is all about, there's something here about not making it official in this scenario here with Feu. And I just feel like what this person feels like is they missed a shot of a very abundant and could even possibly wanting to have children or desire to have children, but you would have never have known in this connection because of how this person acted, for sure. But you're going to hear about this person from the past. And I feel like they're going to flip the story around and want to apologize to some extent, but it's kind of like, I'm in this new connection. Let's see what's in store for you with the new connection. Don't really want to do the combined scenario here because it's probably going to come up, or she's going to probably come up. Three of Pentacles reversed. You got a new connection. That's a solid no for you, but I also feel like this is a new connection. This is somebody here that you're meeting this month, or a connection is becoming more official. This could also be engagement for some of you, but I feel like there is somebody from the past who's going to be kind of moaning, pissing and moaning to another person here about, all the work that they put in, but really the work that they put in was a wall, was something here about their fears. They expected here something the worst, but the karmic cycle here has been flipped this month for this Leo. What advice does Spirit have for you? Well, there's another 8. Look at all of the 8s you have. Your money, I mean, I know this is not a money reading, but your money is going to be really good this month, Leo. All right. Whatever you're working on, I don't know, this relationship may even boost you. This could even be a power couple, or it could be a connection here that this person's kind of your muse. There's something here where this person may inspire you to be a hard worker, a better person. But I feel this creativity, this endurance, feeling good. You're just working. Like some of you are just working on your body, but I just feel this energy of it's done. There is a relationship that's done, that's completed, that is finalized, but they're still here this month in this little trickle here, but you have a new connection that is pretty solid. Let's see what the final advice card here is for Leo. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. And this is just a pre-warning on this. Make sure that you are taking the time with this new budding romance, that it's not getting to the point where it's all work and no play. Spirit is saying not to take life so seriously, to really enjoy this connection, because this is something that is very new to you, because you've never seen it in a more mutual way than before, where this individual blocked you a lot or made you work really hard in that connection. All right, that's what I have for June for Leo. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. I'm going to do a quick shuffle and talk to you guys. They drop cards here. Meredith's like, I fast forward. Yeah, if you guys missed your reading, you can always go back on YouTube if you're on YouTube. If I'm not, because these love readings can be long. I'm going to pre-warn you now. All right, so a lot of people come back on them because they're a lot longer than regular readings. But you can always just look at the banners on YouTube and just scroll back while you're on the live. That's why I put them big up there for you. What deck is the middle one? Oh, you probably didn't scroll back all the way to the beginning. This is the Runic Tarot deck. And then we have the pink tarot. They're all in the description box, Meredith. Just go in the description box and you can see all the card decks. I got links all the time in my description. That's a great deck because it combines my two favorite things, which is tarot and runes. And I have my runes workshop, my new runes workshop will be coming up in August. And I'm excited because it is kind of a combination like how we did the Toth one. But it's going to be the runes decks used with manifestation. So we're going to pull in, if you guys have taken Mastering the Mirror, at the tail end, we called it the variations, the multiverse. It's going to be about the multiverse. So if you're looking to manifest something and take accountability with a group of individuals, that's a great way. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And if you don't want to do the class and just take the runes digital course, you can do that. I'm going to give a discount for those who just want the course with just because that's a one-off. Yeah, it's going to be fun, Jerry. All right. Virgo, here we go. What's going on for Virgo in love? Virgo in love. Oh, there's a soul connection here. 42 comes to a 6. There's something about a massive alignment in place. But there's some confusion here. Ooh, somebody's daydreaming. I think the confusion comes almost like when I think of a daydreaming card, I think of 4 of Cups. Somebody here who's like, is really daydreaming about a really close connection. But daydreaming means that it's not necessarily always here presently. Okay. I feel like there's something here. There's some depression. There's some darkness here in those cosmos. This looks all nice and purpley and blue. And then this has kind of got a black and yellow. So I feel like someone's confidence is in question here. We'll see. We'll see. Virgo, what's going on with Virgo and a soul connection? This is how you'll know the story's for you. We're going to see and tune in onto the past before we see what's going on for this month's energy here. Oh, you're very patient. Sagittarius energy. Oh, I almost dropped all of the cards. Hold on. These cards could be a little slippery. Justice. You are so patient for a relationship that is the final one. This is for a Virgo who is looking for commitment and is like, I want this commitment to be everlasting, but also have some zest. Okay. So this could also be a connection that has gone stale as well. But this feels like somebody here who's thinking, if putting their toes into this as the long haul, is ready to take the ability here to level something up or to pull the zest into this. And I feel like there's a connection here or a desire for a connection here that goes equal. There's a flow here. It feels nice, right? But this Libra energy could also be very harsh in the sense of here, this is how it goes. These are the rules. And there's an opportunity here to, I don't know, either up level a connection here or somebody here who really just desires a long-term commitment. So there's 2 stories in place here. Well, geez. We're going to just do it straight on without how a person feels. If a person comes in there, I will validate the cards. So we're not going to do straight off how it feels spread. Virgo, this month in love. Knight of Cups reversed. King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be dealing with a water sign here. And the King of Swords. There's that Libra energy. I actually feel like this is more for, and sorry, is where the story's going to drop a little bit, but this is how it goes. You never know how these stories are going to break out. This is definitely for somebody who's in a connection here. Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like this person here holds back a lot of their emotions. And even though that they may have a lot of love and desire for you and compassion, I feel that there's something here where this person just continually holds back the love. There is just bare efforts to what this person does, and they're very controlling with that. And there is no explanations with that. And I feel this month you are kind of ticked off by that. I feel rattled. I feel very blunt. I feel like you're being very blunt with your person this month. All right. That this connection doesn't feel as mutual as it did before. There's something missing in this. The Ace of Pentacles here reversed. This person who was an individual here who cared so much about this connection, I almost feel like they gave up their zest, Virgo. I feel like this person here had a persona of what they wanted to be for you and didn't live up to that. Okay. Because I also feel this level here of it's like once they obtain this relationship, it kind of just went like they got in their comfort zone. They stopped trying. Okay. And I feel this energy of you recognizing that and stating like you're not even trying to make efforts in this connection. I want what we used to have. Yeah. I feel like this is something here where you feel very divided with this individual. We have Isa here, but we also feel like this is like yours. I feel like even though this is the 10 of Pentacles, this is an individual here that you may have family with, children with, or this may be a long-term commitment. But I feel this is an individual here who's really in it for the long haul, but is starting to realize that you're entirely on separate boats. Even though you may be married to this person or connected with this person. And it's like, how, like, can we even be on the same page? Yeah. We have the 7 Pentacles here reverse. I feel, I mean, I can't sugarcoat shit on this. But when I say Tiwaz here and I see it reversed, I almost feel like an empty victory. All right. It's like all of the effort that you have put in is not being seen. And you may actually be very vocal this month about it. And it's like, where were you when I did XYZ? I feel like there's a little bit of blaming energy coming out here for this Virgo. Ace of Swords reversed. 2 of Cups. And the Empress. All right. So there is going to be this person here is going to communicate with you. But unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I feel like it's after you're pretty blunt. I feel like it's after you. And there's something here specifically where I'm feeling it's happening more middle of the month for you. And some of you might have already been through this, but I feel this, and it's just validation. But I feel that even though this connection here is really strong and you may even have children with this person, I also feel like a person here is going to take accountability for not really stating the effort that they would put in for you, Virgo. But the problem here is it's words. So there's no actions here. And I feel again, and I'm just seeing the wheel here, and I'm kind of thinking of like the wheel being spun here in your favor. I feel like a lot of the work is still on you. And you may be leaning back here or taking this person's word, but you may not be taking this person's word as by being the person that you used to be. It's kind of like, I'm taking care of my own boat, I'm taking care of our children, but you may even be in this person's house still, but I just feel this energy of a separation still here, because this person is using words, and I feel like they are going to have the conversation here. But let's see what advice spirit has for you in this. I just don't think that their actions are going to line up. I think that this person here is finally expressing themselves because of the bluntness that comes in place, or the fact that you get angry. No reversals for this. Okay, so this is a rebirth. So that's your sun energy, that's your clarity, that's your happiness, that's being present. Look at this, 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Spirit's reminding you that no matter what connection here is a fulfillment, what makes you happy in a connection? And what part are you taking a part of that connection? Because it's never always just about the other person. How much are you going to tolerate and also use? Because some of you threaten, some of you say, like, I'm going to do this, but don't do it. And Spirit's saying, well, presently, if that's the case, why don't you take the actions here too, to either connect with this person, choose to stay in it, or say your words where you are going to leave. All right. Is there a possibility of this working out and rekindling? Possible. I just think that it's going to take both of you to compromise, because the 2 of Cups energy is coming together, but doing things in an unconditional way, not pointing the finger. I know a lot of you are going to be like, wow, they did this to me, XYZ. I'm not saying this person's, rainbows and butterflies, but we have to take accountability for our portion. The final advice does Spirit have for Virgo? Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. So this is an act of forgiveness too. I feel like there's guilt on both sides. I feel like there's a part of you that feels guilty for allowing this to go on so long and bubbling in. And this person here is your amount of guilt of not really stepping up or using the words. And I think that this person really is going to struggle with that. I think that they've gotten away so long with just using words or holding back that this person just doesn't know how. So it is going to take some time and effort on this person to get over that, or to be able to reinvest on that. So that's what I have for Virgo. Let's move on to Libra. Libra is up. Oh, I hope your son's okay, Sherry. Oh, who's in the hospital? Is it Sherry or Meredith? I guess you guys were just consoling. Meredith, I'm sorry, your son's. Is it your son who's in the hospital? Oh, it's Meredith. That's what I get for jumping into a conversation. All right, Libra is up. Libra in love. Gotcha. I hope so too. Hospitals are never no fun. They're necessary, but they're no fun. All right, Libra. How are we doing on time? We are on signs. Usually I do the love predictions. It takes me about 2 hours. So we are halfway through, so we're doing good timing. All right, Libra. Friendship. 23 may be a significant date for you this month. Be true. Be true. I had a couple of different I did a casting here on that. So that is Othala and Gifu mixed up in here. So this is something here about true partnership, a bond that is unbreakable. This is also something here where there's a connection where you could build a legacy with, really, honestly, when you have Othala. But we have a friendship here, and it says be true. Let's see what's going on with this. Maggie's still here. All right. 8 of Wands. Back and forth, back and forth. Something's coming, back and forth, to and fro. Oh, Empress energy here, Libra. We got Taurus and Libra energy here with that Empress. That's the divine feminine. That's somebody here who knows their worth. That's somebody here who, oh my goodness. You know, I think Libra got a really good weekly reading too this week, I believe. If you did all signs, listen to the weekly for Libra. It was pretty good. All right. Well, this is somebody here who surrendered. This is somebody here who knows their worth. I also feel like there's something that is universally, divinely meant to happen for you. But there's something here, and I want to clarify one on that 8 of Wands, please, about this. If there's something coming after you, could be, but I feel like there's a message. I feel like there's some kind of news coming your way. News, look at this, 2 8s. 2 8s. 2 8s. Somebody has left a connection. Is this for Libra, where an individual left a connection? This could be a friendship where, I don't know, I almost feel like there might have been a third party involved, okay? But I feel an authentic connection here. I feel almost like passing by one another, or always having a strong bond. But I feel like somebody here is reaching out to you to let you know something is over. And if it's not a relationship that's over, there's an old cycle that this person here is over. But I do feel like there's something here in this connection, and we're going to do a how he or she feels. But first, I want to see how you feel about this individual, because I feel like you're doing really divinely great. I mean, you're divine feminine energy here. So this is somebody here who's doing pretty good, feeling pretty good. Different boats. 10 of Pentacles, could it be long distance? Could be on, like I said, 2 different family units here. Always friends. This could have been a long-term friendship that never really transpired into something. Yeah, it's something here was like, I don't know. I feel like there was a connection here with a person where as much as there was an opportunity or very lusty energy, I feel like it burned out fairly quickly, or never got started. It's almost like, yeah, I can't go there, danger zone. I feel like a Libra saying danger zone. I can't touch that. This person's in something, or it would just be, it would just be messy if we changed it. Knight of Wands, you think this person's a player. All right. Person who goes in and out. But I also feel that this person has outgrown some of this. So I feel like I have a Libra here who's dealing with maybe someone who's more of a player energy, but I feel like they've just recently left a relationship, or, like I said, an old cycle of their ways where they're not so much a player. All right. But I feel this energy of how you look at them is that they're a player. All right. It's like, yeah, we've been friends, but let's see how this person feels about you. Let's see. Ace of Cups reversed. Oh, Four of Wands reversed. You're the one who got away. Oh, you are the one who got away. Okay, Two of Pentacles. I don't know. You may have worked with this individual. If you didn't work, you had a really strong bond or mutual individuals or friends or did the same kind of hobbies. But I see almost having, I don't know, while you're on the road, there's something here about traveling together, getting together. Some of you, I'm thinking of even playing together, like on games. But I just feel this energy of with Radiho that there has been an energy here of always being in each other's lives to some extent, even though you may have not actually solidified this as a couple. This seems like a friendship. But I feel this Four of Wands, it's kind of like, well, somebody here was in an unhappy connection with an individual or married to a person or was going through a divorce. But I feel this energy of also knowing that there was some kind of passion here, some kind of desire here that this individual, and you know, when I see the Four of Wands, a lot of people go, oh, it's a twin flame. But you know what I say about the twin flame? It really has nothing to do about the relationship. You really don't want to claim the twin flame, to be honest, because then you're really fucked in that spiritual journey called self-love. But it is also about union within yourself. It's completion about you. So sometimes it's a really hard road to take with the twin flame journey, because most of us are light workers who are out here to help others, not just to get into union, but for unconditional love, to help the vibration of this plane. And there's something about this connection that this individual here has desired you. And I do feel like it's an individual from your past. I do feel like this person here wasn't another connection. If it's not another connection here, like I said, they were having a hard time getting over a cycle. And you're heavily on this person's mind this month. What's the combined energy for this month for Libra? Oh, Knight of Cups. Here they come. This person's going to come in quick. All right. This is an offer that's going to come in quick. I feel like the flag is being lifted here. It's kind of like when I see Thor's hammer. I mean, this is Thor's hammer mixed with Gifu. It's two runes in one. But there's a partnership here, that an offer here that I think that you've wanted at one point that's coming back up. Could even be an invite, a reunion. It doesn't have to be so deep, you know, but I feel like this is a connection here where this individual wants to emotionally open up or bud something more. Yeah, look at this, the Ten of Swords here. This person has been through the ringer, but I also feel like there's something that never got completed in this connection. I feel like something about divine timing, or this person here was not ready to move forward. But whatever, there's a lot of skeletons that are coming out of the closet, but I feel like it's about communication, about things that you may not have been fully aware of, even when this casual conversation or communion was together, because I feel like this person here had a lot on their plate, could have had some financial issues too. But this is somebody here who's finally relieved enough of some burdens here and wants to communicate about it doesn't feel like a full-on betrayal. It feels more betrayal here of this connection, of not being very true. Being true. This person here was not able or capable to be truly authentic with you and their feelings because they weren't over connection, or they were still in one. Yeah, the moon. The moon reversed is there are going to be things here that are going to be shed to light to you. Now, some of you are going to feel like this is bullshit. Some of you, and I'm not going to lie to some of you, some of you are going to look at this and be like, yeah, thank you for that illusional or delusional stuff, but I know what you were doing, or I know that's not real, and you may not believe it. But the secrets are coming out about this person's emotions regardless, okay? But, you know, when I see the moon reverse too, it's kind of like someone who thinks that they're being love bombed or delusional. What advice does Spirit have for Libra who may connect with this? I'm telling you, this person wants to have a connection here. A partnership is a reunion here is on the table for you if you want it, regardless here. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, more fire energy. Okay. Could be dealing with a fire sign here, but we have a couple of different signs. And the Queen or the King of Swords here. Now, I don't take reversals on this, but I do feel this energy of you being this person here having such a flip. I don't know. I feel like their switch or their desire here to be more emotional and open to you and flirt. I feel like this person's going to flirt with you a lot, but I also feel you being all business. I got a lot of Gemini and air energy here, but I just feel this energy here of you being very logical, where a person here, you may have been the adverse role here. I feel like roles are reversed. I feel like this was the table here, how you felt about this connection here. But there's going to be a role reversal in this where this person's going to be more passionate. So it does feel like a runner chaser energy. But I also feel that you need to be very logical with this person. And, even if they're stating that their authentic truth, there's something here about being very logical with why they're acting this way. And I think it's because they've been holding back so much. This person has been holding back their feelings for you. They just haven't said so. What advice does Spirit have for you? Your last and final advice for Libra this month. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Some of you are going to feel a little bit guilty when you find out some of the stuff that comes out. And that's what I'm telling you. Things that are not seen are going to be in there. And I feel for some of you are going to feel bad because you didn't see the pressure. You just didn't know. And even though we're all intuitive beings, sometimes the people that we're closest to, we kind of foreshadow or don't see it because our own fears come up, our own anxiety comes up. So we don't always see that level. Okay. So that's what I have for Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is up. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and the collective. We're almost there. Okay. Thanks, guys, for hanging in there. All right, Scorpio. Don't forget, guys, to check your other placements within your chart, and cross-watching is okay. The story may be vice versa, though. You have a star. Oh, again, I'm in the middle of conversation. I should just let Sherry do her moderating job because I'm just like, Sherry, thank you. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what's going on in your love life for this month. What is going on for Scorpio this month? Here we go. Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on in your love life. What is going on? Be patient. Patience, one. First thing is be patient and treat yourself. All right. These are the cards you got to really focus on this month. This is all about self-love. So I don't know what Scorpio has gone through, or maybe you're in a connection here that's feeling a little rough, but I feel like there's a temperance energy that is needed here, Sagittarius, where there's a desire here or a need to be aligned. And to focus more in the energy of you than a ticking, because I feel like time is ticking for this Scorpio. Time is ticking. Chariot. Cancer energy. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is definitely for a Scorpio who either moved on from a connection where they were literally made an option and is like, I found out the truth, I was made an option. Or it could be somebody here who has dated dud after dud after dud and is like, I think I'm giving up on love. I'm so over this, because this is somebody here who's trying to take charge, who's, when I see the King of Swords, it's not that he's not lovable. It's just that I always have the theory that this king had his heart broken. And so he thinks he doesn't wear it on his sleeve. He is very intellectual and logical when it comes to love and just wants to get to the point, doesn't want all the fluff, and is like, just be honest with me. I just want honesty. I'm a very loyal individual, and I do feel like you're an extremely loyal person. But I also feel this energy of work and no play too. So some of you are in overdrive, or you were dealing with an individual who was at work and played around, okay, where they always had an excuse. They never put an option here into the relationship where you were felt that you forced to move on. So this is for Scorpio here who is in the midst here of moving on, or feeling like, it's all work now, I'm not going to really be doing something. And there's this energy needing of treating yourself. So we're not going to do how they feel reading. We're going to just focus on you this month. And if somebody comes out, I'll call in that energy. Here we go. Oh boy. 5 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. You are beating yourself up. Burn at the stake. I mean, this is somebody here who's like, yeah, I'm different. Yeah, I'm okay. You're very upfront with who you are. I just have a Scorpio here who's very upfront with who they are and what they want in a relationship. And it's also this energy of, I am what I am. This is somebody here who's not going to change. With Isa, it's somebody here who's dead on, who's like, I am not changing, but I also will separate myself, and I don't care if I'm burned at the stake. Okay. But there's something here where you're sticking your ground, and it comes to, I don't know. I feel like you're all work. Because this is about teamwork, team effort, but the way you look upon this is like, nobody puts in the work and effort like I do. And this is somebody here who's kind of lost the lust for anything, because I feel like you look at love as too risky. And no, it's not for me anymore, but I'm still gonna listen to Tanya talk about love, because obviously I'm not ready, and I may be chuckling with her right now. Like, I just feel this energy of you being a little bit of a stubborn bore. Sorry, I'm going to say it. You're stubborn. Here we go. Doesn't mean that I don't love you. All right. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. You're so focused on yourself. That's good. But I also feel anger. I feel bitterness. I feel I don't give an F about what anybody thinks about me anymore. I'm going to look the part. I'm going to talk the part. I'm going to be who I am. And if my match is there, they're there, but you're angry. You're presenting yourself angry or bitter. Okay. Now you could be angry and bitter about the past too. You might be having a hard time letting that go, that part of the go, healing, higher fun. This is a lesson for you in this month. All right. Relationships are a lesson for you, but you are up leveling. Taurus energy here is your belief system. Okay. Your belief system here is about to be rocked. Rocked. Looks like Jesus energy. The world. You know what's crazy? Some of you, the way that you're getting out this anger is actually in your creativity. It could actually be in creative endeavors. I don't actually see love here. What I see is somebody here who's publicly transforming themselves here, getting to know themselves here, giving all of that love back to them. But your patience for this is done. And I just feel strongly in energy here for Scorpio, who is fully focused on up leveling themselves. It's like, I'm okay with changing the version who I am. It does. It feels like your version of you is changing. The world is a completion here. I just feel this big struggle of letting go of the past this month. Okay. Feeling a little bit restless, maybe having moments here of being second best or annoyed at not finding the right partner if you're in that era, because there's a couple different stories, like I said. But I feel very restless when it comes to and like flares. I don't think it's all the time. You are going to move forward. You are going to move forward from this, but it's going to take some time. That's the patience. You're going to need some patience with yourself. Some of you really just need to get away. I feel strongly a vacation of some sort or a timeout for you. Even if you can go away for a weekend, would be amazing for you this month, Scorpio. You need some peace here. You need some clarity. Look, Queen of Swords. You know what's interesting? Some of you are going to meet your match. It's like some of you are, it's like as soon as you give up, that's when you smack into it. I'm thinking of that episode of Everybody Loves Raymond when his brother is like so given up on love and then he meets the love of his life. Like it feels like that. It feels like there's something about you breaking away, and it could start off as friendship, but this is a person here who's your match. It's like the more you're present in life and the more you just allow more peace and not all work. I feel like it can't be all work and play for you, but you may meet somebody here who is kind of in the same mindset as you, could start off even in business. So there is a potential partner here for you this month. And if not, this is you realigning yourself, right? Your masculine, your feminine energy, but it feels mostly business. Just taking accountability. What advice does Spirit have for Scorpio this month? 4 cups, man. So unhappy here. So much to be grateful, though. And listen, it's not happening on your time. But Spirit's saying the more present you are and stop daydreaming about the past or stop daydreaming about the future of meeting the perfect one when you're still sitting on the tree. Spirit's saying put yourself back out there. Have fun with life, okay? Meet opportunities. It always doesn't have to be about love. It could be work. It could be relationships. You never know who you're going to meet that you may introduce you to the person of your life, your love of your life. So there's an opportunity here to, I'm going to be very blunt with you, get off your ass and just go out there and date yourself and see what it is. Treat yourself. That's what Spirit's saying. Treat yourself. Take yourself out. Final advice for Scorpio. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Go all in and enjoy the ride. And there's something here where you have not enjoyed a ride. You've always stopped for other individuals, and there's something here where you're just supposed to go with it. Now, I'm not saying go gung ho in a full-time relationship, but there's something here where you got to be more open to it and just be more playful with it and have fun with it and not so worry about this ticking time clock of when it's going to happen. It is happening, divinely orchestrated just for you. You just have to have faith in it. All right. Enjoy the ride of it. That's what I got. Let's move on for Saggies. Sagittarius is up. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and there is a bonus at the end of this. Well, sure. I just went on a me date. One of my friends called it, it's probably my favorite thing now. They call it, when you go solo dating, master dating. I think I said, I can't uncall that now. I said, that's what it is officially. I love going on solo dates. I have a lot of fun. You never know who you're going to meet too. I always meet some interesting folks. It's not always about romance, just putting yourself out. Yes, master dating instead of, you know what, because, solo. All right, Saggies. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on in love for you this month, for June. What's going on for Sagittarius? Here we go. Memories. This was reversed, though. I feel like 29. Something here about bad memories. All right, so I do feel a little bit of inner child work coming out here for Saggies. All right, this is all about your self-worth. 29, 26 may be significant dates for you this month. But I also feel like you're looking upon the past here. You're doing some heavy lifting mirror work. So let's see what's going on, because I want to see what happened here in this past that is triggering it this month, because anytime something like that comes up, it's usually meant to be cleared. Okay, it's meant to be cleared. So let's see what's going on for Saggies. What's going on for Saggies? No reversals on initial story play. Here we go. It's all about the feels. Emotions are coming up. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, an ending. Betrayal. I feel you could have been betrayed by a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or an Aquarius here, regardless of the signs or the placements. I feel like something here was like, I feel like it was like brushed away really quickly. So if there was a past betrayal here, this is something where you weren't capable or able to release all of the emotions in the way that you wanted to. It's kind of like, let me just look in the air and get started. I don't want to know where I'm going. I'm going to be optimistic about this. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at my past. I don't want to look at it. I'm over and over it. I have a Saggy here who's just quickly detached, closed off their emotions and said, I'm over it. I don't have to worry about it, and stuffed it down. They stuffed it. All right. But they're going to be optimistic and look up in the air as pretending it never happened. But that's still in your energy. It's still there. But there's some memories here that they're coming back up. I feel like there's something coming up back up. It's like as soon as you are, if you're in a connection now, you could have old wounds that come up that you did not heal or clear in your old relationship that come up and trigger a memory of anxiety, of being very anxious. You may have an anxious attachment, or you may have had narcissistic abuse. But this is a person here who heavily gets on eggshells or says, I don't want the drama, I don't want the drama, but they've had a lot of drama. You know what they say about drama? People who say they don't want the drama are the drama. And this is not to put you in that place. It's just to say that a lot of times the drama comes by what you attract. It's happening this month. Eight of Wands reversed. Oh, this is a chapter you wanted to skip. This is a chapter that is coming untold, whether you like it or not. This was repressed. It is being wide open for you. And here's the thing. Wow. Let's look at these upright. Some of you have started a connection, may be in a connection now. It may not be so deep. Others of you, it's like as you start to date individuals here, there's options and opportunities. You may feel very overwhelmed. You may be like, why am I feeling this way? Why is this coming up? Why all of a sudden is this past person coming up? There was something here that you weren't ready to look at the books on why you feel this way. And it was something here that you just thought you were done with. I almost feel this energy of like, no, I'm done. I'm done. But intuitively wise, like you don't really feel it. You don't know it. You just kind of are acting that way. Okay. Now the High Priestess is someone here who is very in tune with source. But I also feel this energy with it reversed to somebody here who might be getting things like nightmares, or their clairvoyancy comes in, or like this energy of I felt this way before, and so I feel a red flag when it may actually not be a red flag necessarily, okay? Because the secret's out here that you're very confused by what's in front of you. And it's like, as enticing as it looks, you're also wondering, like, is that really what I want? Okay. Like, I've been here before. I just feel a lot of fear coming up. But you're clearing it. Queen of Swords, reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. That's someone who's very blunt. That's somebody here who's very harsh. That's somebody here who's also, about to hit a tower. This is going to break for you. This is actually a breakthrough. Saggy, this is a really good breakthrough for your self-worth. And I don't think you are understanding at the level of what the capacity of this is. You think you do. I mean, the Queen of Swords is somebody who's like, I know my truth. I know what this means. I know exactly what this means here. But the world reverse is saying that there's a cycle that was not over. It's like on your back. It's almost like an entity. All right. This is negativity that has been kind of encroached on you, devoured by you. And there is something breaking this month. And I'm wondering if it's a connection. I'm wondering if it's a new connection here. And that's what we're going to dive into right now, because it feels like that. 4 Cups. The Hermit reverse. Well, that's how love hits you sometimes, when you try to self-isolate, when you try to daydream, when you try to pretend it's not there. Not only is the past coming back up, but you have a new connection. And if this is a new connection, it's something here where it's going to make you think differently about the past relationship. Okay. Some of you have fantasized a connection from the past of, desiring that a person may come back, or, maybe having the door be open eventually one day, but kind of like snoozed on it, you detached from it. But I also feel this daydream energy here of finding like a perfect match. And there's something in your isolation that you are breaking or ready to break this month. And I feel that there's something in this new connection that you see also the path of the old and right in front of you. It's like right in front of you. And there's some kind of something about communication here that's coming in place for you. It almost feels like on Zeus here, which is Odin's mouth, that I feel like somebody from your past may be communicating with you or opening a door, or you hearing from them just as you are looking or being open to new connections. And it may shock you. It may make you feel a little bit ungrounded here. And I feel like a lot of it has to do is because there's been some mirror work that you have been working on. What does Vice of Spirit have for Saggy going through this for this month? I do think the old and the new are going to clash here. Look at this, 3 of Cups. You're going to have options. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have options here. See, there's something in the past that you had manifested that you wanted, and it's coming back around, okay, that you thought was dead in the water. As above, so below. Somebody here might have gone through a major karmic cycle. But you also have a new person, a new connection here where you're setting something on the ground. And it's like as soon as you set this foundation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, competition. You have 2 lovers here for the Saggy. The Saggy has 2 options. This is somebody from the past who wants to reunite or rekindle, and another individual who you may not have the fondest memories with, because that's an individual here who let it go. But I also feel like there's a need or desire here to release something that's been repressed. So some of you have, even though you have the option here, is like what means more to you, a foundation that you built, where actually built your self-worth, or an individual here who's been missing for quite some time. And I do feel this energy of missing. What final advice do we have for Saggy who may be going through this with 2 options? You could use some self-care time, like now, schedule it in. A lot of you, even though that you're pouring, because I feel you have a tendency to over pour into relationships regardless. And Spirit's just reminding you, whatever foundation that you built, that you're not doing all the work here. Okay. There is one that's missing. So allow the other person to come in, that missing piece, to actually do the work. And as you're doing so, pull in that divine feminine energy. Doesn't mean you have to be a feminine. It's just this energy of knowing your worth, receiving, knowing that the work that you put in is for growth and opportunity, and then surrender to the idea of having faith, allowing the universe to work its magic here. But there's something here where you really need some time here to reflect, because a lot of you are going to be pulling in some really deep, dark repression things that you're going to realize may be opening up some old wounds. And I feel like it happens with the new relationship. I feel like the new relationship's what triggers the old to come back in, because as soon as your energy goes to this new person or this focus gone, the shift is open here for that magician energy. And that's what shows the detachment of the old coming back in. So you have a choice here. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is up. Thanks, guys, for liking, for sharing. I know there's multitudes of you on. I'm not always seeing Facebook posts. Most people are over on, I believe, on YouTube. Can't say for sure. But if I miss your comments on Facebook, hello, welcome. And I can see mostly people on YouTube. Something that's wonky happening with StreamYard. I'm not always seeing everybody's post. All right. Capricorn is up. And yes, remember, sharing is caring. Share away to like-minded groups. Especially if you are all on Facebook, because I'm not nearly on Facebook as much anymore since I got rid of the group. All right. Capricorn, let's see what's going on for love. Capricorn, spark. Love it. 12 may be significant this month. 43. A spark and then heartbreak. Such a strong connection, but brokenhearted over this connection. Is the flame so intense that it just burned out really quickly? Because I feel very heartbroken, sad. This is where you felt really strong with an individual, like really, really strongly connected. Moon, Pisces energy. This is from your past. This is how you know if it's your story. Chariot keeps coming out for a lot of signs. Cancer energy. All major arcana so far. Separation. There is too many lies and dishonesty and secrets hidden in this. And I feel like distance could have been a long distance relationship, really could have been. I feel like you're not a hop skipping away from this individual. There's a plane of water here in between. But I do feel like there's obviously two sides of a story. And we're going to see that with how she feels about you and how you feel about them. But I feel that somebody here wasn't honest in this connection, even though there was a spark. So either this person was in a commitment and you didn't know about it. Some of you were the third party, or they introduced something and they did some sneaky shit, involved another individual, or they just weren't honest and authentic of who they actually were. But you felt such a spark with this person, and it just, I don't know, love bombed. Let's see how you feel about this person. Different spread for this one. You feel that this person's a manipulator. You feel that this person's narcissistic, Aries energy. That's an Emperor reversed. You feel like this person's a player. You feel like this person's a fool. You feel like this person here, my God, dang, toyed with you, played with you. You were a toy to this person. I feel very toyed with. And if it's not toyed, it's just this energy of somebody so immature on their actions, on even their connection. This could have just been all about sex, to be honest. All right. There was a lusty spark with this person, but I also feel kind of like it does feel like a very mistressy kind of energy. This person was all hot and heavy about lust, and that's how you see this individual. That hasn't changed really for you. How does this person currently feel about you this month? King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. King of Swords. Jesus, this person, they're still in a connection. There's two kings here. Could be two queens too. It doesn't matter. This individual wants to have their cake and eat it too. I'll be honest with you. To them, they want both. They want both options. And it's like, I want both. I don't understand why I can't have both. Like this is how this person feels. They don't, they may have been married to this person for long term, or there's something about you could have been married to them long term, but there's somebody here where there's a long-term connection and a very lusty spark. But someone here is both parties could be heartbroken, but these individuals are very different from one another. They just simply are. But I do feel this connection here. And we see the Gifu, which is still here too, is that this individual played both parts. My gosh, this could have been a person here in two relationships that were solidly that you thought was heavily more committed than it is. But this month here, this person here is looking upon these relationships. They're kind of forced to sit in it. All right. But I feel like they're sitting in a connection here they chose over another, and they're just sitting here wanting and desiring the connection here with you. Combined energy for this month of what's ahead. Two of Swords. Two sides here. This person's about to get competition on their end because you're putting yourself back out there. I think you're already dating, or if you're already moving on. You're heartbroken, but I also feel that you just look so strongly as this person as a player, and that they played you. Okay. Queen of Pentacles here reversed is somebody here who doesn't know their worth, who is very clingy, who could be very surfaced here, or could be in a scenario here where they're dealing with somebody here who's very clingy or smothering to them, and they've just kind of chose their shit. This person wasn't honest to you. There's something about this connection not being over. And this month, I feel like nothing's really going to change here, other than it's going to still remain cold on one side. And then Tiwa's here to me is you're putting yourself back out there. It's like, I'm not waiting. I'm moving up. You can stand still as you want, but I'm moving up. And I do see you moving up. I'm the way you're looking at this person is I don't think you would take them back. You're still heartbroken over them. This is for a Capricorn who's still heartbroken by this individual in this connection. What advice does the Spirit have for Capricorn who's resonating with this? Empress, it's your worth. Divine feminine energy. Eight of Swords. Don't allow this experience to keep you, because there's something that this person has a tendency to lie about leaving another relationship. And if you start to feel eggshells, or you starting to feel this level here of being strung along, you are being strung along. And Spirit's saying, yeah, no action by this individual who's sitting in another connection that they're not willing to get out of is allowing you to remember who you are and what you were deserving of. And so I got a Capricorn here with this Taurus Libra energy is saying to embrace that Empress energy or Emperor, but it's someone here who takes stock of their life, who knows their worth, who isn't afraid to plant something new, is not worried about it being treated that way again because they know better now. And there's this energy here of going that this is a lesson for you. And this is still in your energy of this person still being stagnant because you allow it. So Spirit's asking you, do you want to still allow this to take your time? Because you could be putting your efforts so much more into, some of you, finances, some of you, a business. Doesn't always have to be going into another relationship. It's just really being able and capable of feeling secure and confident and knowing that you deserve better and you're worthy of it. What advice do we have for Capricorn who may resonate with this? Stop looking outside yourself for answers. You already know them. You already know the answers, okay? And a lot of it is external things of fear coming up and anxiety, and Spirit saying that it's time to go within and really truly feel it. And some of you really just need to allow yourself to heal. All right, focus and put your head down on more practical things in life, taking care of yourself, eating better, going on like your little dates that you want to go on. I just feel hanging out with friends, focus on your business, just focus on you. Allow this focus to entirely be on you, than this stagnant energy that is stuck for you. That's your advice, because this person's still in your energy field this month. All right, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. We have Aquarius, we have Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, and we also have the collective reading. quiet on here tonight. It is a quiet evening. All right, Aquarius is up. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. What's going on for Aquarius in love, spirit? What is going on for Aquarius in love? Aquarius. Hope. 31. Well, that comes to a 4. Numerology 4 is all about realigning yourself, coming together. Some of you, it's reunion. Patience. Well, this is for an Aquarius who has not given up on love, who's very patient, or could be the complete opposite. Okay, because it is a challenge. So you pick what side you're on when you're flipping. Have you given up on love? Have you lost hope right now? Are you getting really impatient, or are you still are you still open to love? Let's see what happened in your past here that made you feel this way. This might help break it down for the collective. Here we go. No reversals. Ten of Pentacles is a good card. Family, unity, togetherness, home. But we have the moon energy between two worlds. Separation. Well, we have Pisces energy and Cancer, so there's a lot of water here. Either you had a long-term commitment that you split from, or you desire a long-term commitment, right? And there's something here about going the distance. It's like, because this is an energy of hopping in the car and going the distance. I feel someone here. I mean, when you get the with the 7 here of the Chariot, it goes towards the 8, which is a strength. And that's about having the courage. And there's something here that has hit your pride, has hit your courage. And a lot of it has to do with unfaithfulness, of not being on the same page, not being able to see everything, not being able to see the full picture, not being able to see the full picture, even though you want it or crave it. And you could have had some turmoil and breakups. It doesn't necessarily have to be one insignificant. It could be multitudes, but I feel that you leaving these scenarios and trusting, it's kind of like, where am I going? Where's my next adventure? So there's really 2 stories here. There's someone here, like I said, who is kind of losing hope, or you either are having hope and just kind of getting in the car and driving aimlessly and hoping that they meet the one, but we'll see. We're going to do a straight on one here because I don't really see one in familiar unless there's a character card that comes out strongly. Then I'll flip it. Let's see what's coming in love for Aquarius. Love for Aquarius. Reversals are now up. Our font. Reversed. Page Wands. New approach. New approach to outdated thinking. Queen of Cups. There we go. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Heavily water in a chart. You might be meeting a water sign. Here's the thing. God, I have 2 stories, so this is gonna be slow. All right. First story number 1. Shit. I love when they make me have dual stories here. Okay. If you have been out of a connection for a long time, there's something here about you going out or going, if you haven't lost hope in love and there isn't anybody special or significant in your life, okay? This is for more new. I feel the level here of you meeting somebody unexpectedly that may have a lot of differences than you, belief systems, the whole thing. But it's kind of refreshing when this jumps in. I feel like this individual is not your typical type. I think there's going to be a very heavy connection here when it comes to love. This person's very empathetic, intuitive as all hell. Their psychic capabilities are off the charts. But this is a person here who just knows how to, like, really sincerely knows your differences or sees your belief systems and is very empathetic towards them, understanding towards them, sees the differences, but doesn't necessarily judge you for them. Interesting. Now, for those of you who have given up on love because somebody here did something, I don't know, there's a separation of some sort or something like that. There's a contract here that is still up front, and I feel like it's being revisited here. Okay. Is it happening on your timing? No. All right. This is combined here with Degas and Aries. And these signs here, there's something here about a run in or a rush in, but I feel like whatever new, someone here is very protected. Okay. It's divinely coming in when you least expect it. And I feel a lot of it has to do with an opportunity here that was not seen or looked upon in this connection before. Okay. Before in this union. Back to story one. The person with hope. Page of Swords reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Ah, there's the match. You're going to meet your match this month. And if this is somebody, like I said, whether you lost hope in a connection or not, that may be revisited too, like story two, like I said, or story one, where it's new love. I feel somebody here who it's like a Page of Swords is somebody here who knows it all, who feels like they know it all, especially if it's reverse. There's something here where somebody felt like they knew something more about this connection, but I feel like someone here has not all been authentic when it comes to wanting to have a start. So I feel with you, if you haven't given up on love, it's kind of like this person here may have given up on love. So you are reopening something here where they see they're not, like, it's like they didn't expect to meet you. Okay. There's a really strong connection with this person. It's like, I wasn't expecting this. I said I didn't want a relationship anymore, but this is a strong connection regardless. And for those of you, if it's something for a past, it's someone here who may say, I didn't know this connection was this important to me anymore. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. There's something about a karmic tie that is being addressed here that was stagnant, that was tried to push before. Yeah, which one is this? That's the so 8 of Cups reversed. So either you got a person here from the past coming through, or you have another individual that you finally feel a hot connection with, but they may say to you, oh my gosh, I didn't, like, they're still getting over something. All right. This person here, as ready as you may be for love, they may not be over something. There's a strong connection with them, soulmate thing. But I also hear this person almost saying, I feel like bad timing. I feel like there's a third party or something involved. All right. There's a connection here where it's not necessarily fully embraced. Now, for some of you, someone here has done some deep inner thinking, and there could be an apology that comes in place here, or like I said, a reunion. But that Gemini offer here says to me that somebody here is feeling a little bit guilty for pushing or seeing something through. What advice do you have, Aquarius? Intuitive, are you? High Priestess, Ten of Swords. Leave the past in the past. Or and then if it's a new person here who's in the past, there's something about them letting them finish it. Be a friend to this person. Start off as friendship. Even though there may be a strong love connection here, this may also be a strong friendship too. All right. There's this maybe a slow burner if this is new love, but if it's old love that's coming back, you may have to restart as friends. There's something here where there is an ending that was not fully completed. And this month, the advice here is to let the past be in the past and treat this as new and equal and more fair. Because there's something here where it was so divided. Everybody has their own stories to tell. Like I said, there's two sides of a story, but I feel like these two sides are being balanced this month. If you want this connection, or with this new connection, it may be a slow burner, and just to realize that, be patient with it, not to lose hope in it. And it's not saying for you to wait for this person too. I just feel like give back equally. Don't throw everything all in there, your feelings, even though you may feel very much like they are the one. I don't know. I feel like an Aquarius is going to go, I know my person. I see my person. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. All right. Some of you have been through the ringer when it comes to relationships, but there's something here where, even though this may feel a little bit like trials that you're going through, you have the perseverance and the courage here to break through some old wounds. And Spirit's just saying to remember how strong of an individual you are. And I know being patient is not always the easiest thing, but it takes great strength. And Spirit's saying you are resilient to that because you are patient. And the karma always comes in place here. The more, you give, you always get back. And there's something about your give back of what you've been giving is going to be equally given to you. Is it going to be in the timely manner that you want it? It may not be with this person, but like I said, there's a reason for this connection, this friendship. Others of you, there's a reason for this past individual to make things fair in place here to start over again. So look upon it that way in whatever story you're at. All right. Aquarius is up. We are now on to Pisces, then we have Aries, and then we have Taurus, and then we are done, and we have the collective bonus. So we're almost there, guys. And I'm not doing too bad. I have gone straight through. Usually these are over 2 hours, so I have been really pushing through. I have not taken a break, and sometimes people take breaks, and I'm not. I have been preparing for this. I have cleansed like no tomorrow. I was ready for you guys. Oh, thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that. Yes, definitely check other placements on your chart. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I always find that the moon and Venus is great for relationships, right? Because you got the subconscious energy, and then Venus always about love. But sometimes even with rising, it's good to see, because that's really what's in the forefront when it comes to challenges. But you can cross watch as well, but it may be vice versa, the stories. But just take what resonates to you. Don't force anything to fit. Not every story is going to be for you, but you will get more to a story if you look at your other placements. Mastering the Mirror is coming back, Sherry. Bigger and better. Mastering the Mirror and the Thoth workshop will never be the same, ever. I'm going to say it again. Neither of those will ever be the same. So anyone who's taken it before, you may be doing some of the same practices, but you'll never be doing the same things because it's always different people. So whatever energy comes in place, you're meant to be with to clear something, because we're doing somatic healing and we're doing some massive changes. We're applying the divination tools to your life because that's how you apply it. And so that you know those divination tools if you want to use them for others. So it's a great way. Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces in love. Here we go. $41 security. There's a change here happening in security, in this nest egg, in this relationship. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is needed. There's something built. There's a rekindling going on, a connection. I actually feel I do. I feel like this is going to be a how you feel reading, but I feel like there's a strong connection. You could be married to this person, could have children with this person, could live with this person, or live with them at one time. But there's something here where I feel somebody here is going to say, please forgive me, or let's work this out. But we'll see what happened in the past to see if this may resonate with you, to see if this is your story. And then we'll focus on June's energy. The World. Oh boy. Who got in the way here? There's something found out online. Somebody was spying on somebody in a connection. Somebody's eyes were somewhere else. I feel like I got a Pisces here where an individual may have been entertaining something online. And if it's not online, it's during travels. But I feel like they dipped their toe in a connection here while trying to stay grounded in this. Interesting. And if it wasn't another person, this could be travel for work. It could be travel for something where someone's eyes were set upon a circle that had nothing to do with this connection. How do you feel about this person? How does Pisces feel about this person this month? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Dang. Justice reversed. You're angry. Shit. I mean, it is what it is. You're angry. You feel like, this feels like somebody here was a player. You got played. You feel like a person here was very lusty. And if it's not lusty, selfish, went after things that were important to them. They could give two shits about this connection. I feel very defensive. I feel a little bit jaded. Some of you are like, is this it? Is this a divorce? Some of you are already separated from this person. Others of you, it's been trust is so broken in this connection. It just is. These are reversed. So how Pisces feel is that there's no trust here. This person is in and out. Even though there may be sexual energy, I feel like a sexual frustration. It's like I almost feel like fighting and having sex kind of thing. How does your person feel for you this month? Pisces. King of Cups. Well, they see you're loving. They see you drop the hammer down. They see that you've put a boundary in place. Dang, 8 of Pentacles here. They see that you're not working nearly as hard to please them, to make things right. You're accepting this person for who they are. And this person's not seeing as much effort as you used to put onto them because you're looking at opportunities too. There's something about, if you can't communicate with me, if you can't tell me the truth, if you can't understand my love language or time and efforts, then I'm kind of forced to look at another road, another wheel. So this person feels that you have other options, or some of you are just looking at the opportunity to be on your own, solo. Okay. I mean, you are holding that one wand. I almost feel this energy of also becoming a hermit. It's kind of like I'm on the self-love journey. All right. But I feel like your individual feels like you're already starting to leave or get out. Combined energy this month. I told you that hermit was coming out. I told you that hermit was coming out. Somebody is going to really isolate themselves out of this connection, or just kind of go quiet and look at a new pathway, because this connection is getting old. It is a false security. It is. There's forgiveness needed, but I think there's certain things that you're having a hard time forgiving. So I got a Pisces here, could be dealing with a Virgo, but I feel like there's a family unit, a family tree here that's obviously in the picture for you. King of Pentacles, you're really going to be focused on your money this month. There's that more of that Virgo energy. And if it's not money, it's the family. But I don't think it's this connection. I don't think it is. No. I think that you are having some courage here to see this person for who they truly are. This person is very selfish. This person is burning up their life. This person is playing around. This person is a player. They are. And there's something here about them exploring the world and dipping their toes into things. And I think that you've been really patient with this person, Pisces. But I also feel there's another point on the map for you that you are kind of looking at now at a different direction, because an area here is, I feel like there's some kind of broken communication when I see this. It just feels very broken to me. It feels like when I see Anzus, that this force here is of communication here, of not being on the same page, not the same level, or not seeing things for what they truly are. What advice does Spirit have for Pisces who may be going through this month in this connection? Oh my God, there's that Queen of Wands again. Queen of Wands is coming out again. Seven of Pentacles. Well, honestly, the more, I don't suggest this, but this is what's happening. You guys are still here together. All right. But your focus here is more on the practical things in life: security, children, business, whatever it is. You're not putting as much effort onto this Queen of Wands energy, or it could be King, could be flipped around. But I feel that this person is now watching you and is kind of like, what's going on? They're being different. And that's something here where they may ask for forgiveness. Okay. But I wouldn't expect this anytime soon. It's something here about them watching you work on yourself, or new opportunities, or decide to do something on your own. And it's kind of like they see how serious you are about not so focused on this fiery energy of them. And that's what gets them to look upon you differently. differently. Okay. This person's looking and viewing you differently. What is the rest of the Vice Spirit has for Pisces who may resonate with this? Do something kind for someone without any expectation. That's interesting. Some of you, when you would give to this person, there was an expectation that this person would turn their attentions to you. And there's something here that when the next time you give, if you just choose to give something to this person, you have to truly detach from having an expectation of what this person may do with that kindness, because this person hasn't really viewed or seen your worth. And there's something now that they're really going to appreciate your worth because they're having a breakdown of some kind of reality in their life by seeing you go another path. So if it's not this person, there's just this reminder here to give back here, because I feel like this forgiveness is not necessarily all about this person. There's a portion of you that is upset that you did not choose this path here to work on yourself prior, instead of pouring it so much into this relationship. All right. That's what I have for Pisces. Let's move on to Aries. Aries is up, and then we have Taurus. Alrighty. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on in love for you. All right, Aries in love for June. Let's see what's going on for Aries in June. Here we go. Commitment. Oh my goodness. What are you getting? Invited? Is this an invitation? Are you getting an invitation to a wedding, or are you up leveling something here? Somebody here wants commitment. This is definitely with an individual here where there's going to be a change. There's a letter, there's a arrival, there's some kind of news. Some of you may be actually invited to a wedding. Let's see what's going on in the past here for you. Page of Wands. Empress. Two cards came out. Gonna take them. Okay. Well, I feel we have Taurus and we have Libra energy here. There's a lot of fire here too, though, with you. There's something here about not being ready for up leveling a connection. Somebody here was entirely in a different page. Like they felt like their worth, Aries, was not feeling good enough for you. And they may have took it upon of trying to pretend to be an emperor when they were really a page. Okay. This person there could be a significant age difference between the two of you here with that page and that Empress energy. But I do feel that, and it feels more like this page energy, is this person here had the burden of pretending to be somebody that they may have not been ready for. They took on more than they could chew. Okay, they're a lot younger than it to you. This person here might have been real hot and heavy, all about surface level sex, all of that kind of stuff, and said, "Yeah, I want to marry, I want commitment, I want kids." But you may already have had children. But there's something here about taking all that extra responsibility, and it's like, yeah, I could take that on, but this person's like, "Holy shit!" Like, that's really heavy. That's really heavy. Interesting. Let's see how you feel about this person. Five of Swords. You feel this person is all talk. You feel that this person thinks that they know best about everything. Especially when it comes to commitment and belief systems. Oh my God. This person, the Fool. Okay. This person, like, you and this person have an entirely different idea of what it is to be committed in a relationship. This person is kind of like, yeah, I've been through long-term relationships, but there's something about their long-term that has not been similar to yours. And I feel that this commitment, this letter, is these promises, these love bombs. Oh, I can promise you the world, or I can make them a lot of money, or I'm going to be able to do this. And you're realizing this person here is arrogant as fuck. Their view and belief systems and I don't know, there's something about feeling like they're the high and holy Jesus here. Okay. I just feel like this person's very stubborn. Their optimism comes with, it's my way or the highway. This is how we have to do things. So this person here may overpromise or promise things and then make you feel like a burden, like you're asking for too much. But they have self-worth issues. They have self-worth issues. You don't. How does this person feel about you? Queen of Cups reversed. Dang. The Moon. Unpredictable. Controlling. Some of you are going to be triggered by this. I'm just going to tell you right now. You're going to be triggered by this, Aries. Because you're going to be like, right? The Tower reversed is how they see you, is that you are the one who caused tower situations, not this person. Whatever they do or how they partake in something, they see you as stubborn. There's consistently fighting over how things can be done in this relationship. But there's a lot of lies and illusions here and projecting going on. And how this person feels is that you're a little bit delulu. Okay. This person here kind of, I feel like, honestly, they gaslight you. I feel like this is somebody here who gets very easily over emotional and reacts because they bubble over. With the Queen of Cups, that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's somebody here who's can get very moody or depressed because they're holding back so much, because they're afraid to be able to feel or express, because they're not in a relationship that allows them to express calmly or maturely. So I do feel this heavy energy of an individual here who gaslights you a lot in this connection and points the blame to you on their own insecurities. Dang. Two of Wands. You have the opportunity here to choose if you want to be committed to this still. Just because you are committed, it doesn't mean that you don't have the capacity here to move on or move forward. Spirit's reminding you of that. And you might have an option here, especially if you are committed. I think some of you are actually paying, or this person maybe is having a hard time. Like, maybe you're trying to move on and they can't move on, or you're stuck at home with them, or something here about them not being able to find a place or do something. But there's something here where it's like, if you can't do it, I'm doing it. And there's this energy, King of Wands, dang. There's this energy where I feel this month an Aries is going to be very pissed off about an individual and is like, you want me to be the villain? Fuck it, I'm the villain. All right. The Queen of Cups reverse, like I said, is coming out with that King of Wands energy. Somebody here who's overly confident and angry. And I don't blame you. Two of Pentacles reversed. You're tired of sitting down with this person and feeding on their bullshit. Consistently saying that they're going to do it or when they'll do it, and they don't do it. You're doing all of the work. This person juggles you. This person doesn't really put in all the efforts, but it's like their way or the highway, and they're consistently making you sit there. So I feel with these 2 twos, and there are 2 twos here, this is just a double sandwich here of a burst of anger to say, I'm done with this commitment. I think some of you are writing a note and leaving. I literally see a note and it's like, TV dinners in the oven. That's your last supper. Like, I feel like that's how ending I feel on this. What is the advice Spirit has for you? I mean, 10 is a completion. You're done with this burden. You're done with this relationship here. Knight of Pentacles. That's something that's stable. That's something that's long-term. 6 of Cups. Some of you, your main or focus is your children. And others of you, Spirit is asking you to get the help of loved ones or friends. And some of you really need to just be amongst family. Some of you, the reason you're packing up is because you're moving in with a family member for short term. Could be a father. You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn heavily here. But I feel like there's another option or somebody here from your past or a soulmate or a really good friend who is going to help you out. But I don't see this connection lasting. This is a commitment here that you feel this person falsely, took on what they said they actually were or who they were. They pretended. What's the final message here of advice for Aries? What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Some of you have been holding back so far, allowing this person to gaslight you. And that's that bubbling burst that I feel. I feel like it's happening sooner rather than later. But I do see you ending something in anger. And it could be because of accusations. And the only thing that I have to say for you, the more that you react, the more fire that you give to this person. So if you can be calm and collected and detached from it and not taking it personal and just accept the person for who they are and focus on your stability, on your next moves, you're going to be fine. It's just going to suck for a little bit, but you are the Empress. This person's a page. That's all I got to say. I mean, there's really no comparison there. All right. You do have a King of Pentacles here, a very good friend, investor, someone here who nurtures or cares for you. Like I said, could be a father, could be an uncle, could be a brother, could be a best friend, or could just be a friend. But I feel like somebody here is going to help you. All right. Move forward and move on. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on to Taurus. Now, Taurus is our final sign for the evening, zodiac sign, but that does not mean the readings are done because I always have a collective reading at the end of my all signs. But I am going to ask a favor of those of you who are still on listening, that because the algorithm drops as the zodiac signs go, because people have left to listen to their readings, I'm going to ask you to comment bonus. So if you can just comment bonus and do a share, just because a final share would also help boost the algorithm so that people don't miss the collective bonus. And we'll move on to Taurus. Taurus is up. Thank you, Maggie. I hate that I can't see my Facebook post. It's like frustrates me. I know I got Facebook people on here, but I miss them. They're a little bit delayed. Oh, there's Dawn. Hello. Thank you. Bonus. Go ahead and comment bonus, guys. All right. Sherry's like, I'm going to get this algorithm up. I'm just going to bonus the hell out of this. It always drops after the last one because people leave. They're like, my sign's done. I'm like, no, there's a bonus. But wait, there's more. All right. Taurus, our final zodiac. We're doing good. We're 2.5 hours. I'm still under 3 hours, which is like huge. And I've been going straight through. Sometimes these can be way over into the 3-hour mark. I kid you not. These are full readings. These are not mini readings. So I pull all the way through. All right, Taurus. What's going on for June predictions in love? Oh, you got a gift coming. I like it. This is fulfillment. You got a 9. This is also something. Love yourself anyway. Some of you, the gift that you're giving is to yourself. Okay. Could be from another, but there's something here about self-love. Love yourself anyways. I like these cards because you can kind of make your own sayings in them too. They have some blank cards. I finally used them. I am having my niece and I are doing an oracle deck together. It's going to be a self-development deck. I'm really excited. She's working on it this summer for me. Taurus. The Magician. As above. So that's way too many cards, Spirit. We're not taking that many cards. I also threw those cards, so I like threw half of the deck onto the table. Another major arcana here, Strength. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo, heavily. I feel like this Taurus has been single for quite some time. I feel that you have been patiently manifesting a connection. Does it necessarily mean with a specific person? I'm really seeing this more as your energy, this Leo energy. I feel like there's something here about your pride being kicked. I feel that your confidence has been gained. I feel that you're very sure of who you are. You're very gifted. For some of you, the gifts is, like I said, is that you're very gifted, meaning you're very creative as well. You might be an artist of some sort, a musician for some of you, but I just feel strongly for you is you are looked upon as a very strong individual and capable of your gifts. Like you really feel into that Mercury energy. When I see the Magician here of making changes and possibilities. This isn't going to be a how you feel reading because this is somebody here who's single. What's going on for Taurus in love? Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. Well. Who did this horse bring in? Okay. All right. Well, that's your energy. I think you're about, I mean, there's definitely a connection with somebody here. Just looking at all the runes. Sorry, some of these are connected here, but I'm looking strongly here at Manaz. And this is something here about you just being so aligned in your masculine and feminine energy realignment. This connection is very divine, but this, I love how it is combined here with Eos. This is a divinely protected connection. You are about to meet somebody here that could be very potential in your life. And I love how it's Manaz. This is unexpected. It's been a long time coming, but you may meet this person, could be at work doing your endeavors. Others of you, it could start off with friendship, but this is a long-term friendship, a long-term bond. Wow. Tell me more about that Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands reversed. What else do we have on that Queen of Cups? The spread's going to be different than the others because it became a how you feel one in the middle of it. Six of Pentacles. You're going to be irresistible to this person. They're going to have a hard time holding back. There's this energy of like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship, or I'm afraid, all right? But there's like something about holding back. This person is greatly holding back and trying to hold back from this connection. They see you as a very solid person who that they could be with. It scares them a little bit how you're going to feel about this person this month, Taurus. Page of Swords. When you're watching them, look at the sign. They still keep repeating the same signs. Queen of Wands. You're very passionate about this. And you see this person as a match. You see this person as a match. They're different. They're different though, because this person, it's not that you can't be intuitive here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the King of Cups here. If we do, you guys kind of mirror one another. But you see this person is extremely sexy. You're very physically attracted to this individual, Taurus. There could be a very, I think it's going to start off with attraction, with beauty first, but you really are like I don't know. There's something about this meetup. Let's see what this is about. What is this Knight of Pentacles about? This feels like something that's stable. So it was kind of meant to be. 10 of Cups reverse. So this is somebody here who's outside of your circle, or maybe a friend of a friend, Taurus. All right. Not necessarily in your close circle, but someone here that like it's at the right timing that you meet them. Okay. It's like you may have heard about them at the table, but you never really were connected to this person. You may have just heard about this person. Okay. And this person may have heard about you. Like I said, you're watching them or hearing something about them, but like when you connect, whatever this function is, that feels unexpected. It doesn't feel like it feels like a place here, because the 10 of Cups is usually about like not being in the same circle. There's something here about changing plans or going to a different connection or a different place, and you meet up with this person. Like they're able to make it, you're able to make it, because it's not at the same typical location, whatever this reunion is. The Empress, this is an energy here of meeting the one. I mean, some of you guys, this is a fairy tale. I mean, I don't want to keep you all, but it feels very much like that. This is like the Fates wheel, the Empress energy here, something that you've been calling in because of your patience. All right. This is a great gift, but I think it's because a lot of you have pulled in that Empress energy here of just loving and being ready and open to possibilities. What advice does Spirit have for you on this connection? Put your walls down. Your walls are going to be up a little bit. I think this person's walls are up, to be honest, more than anything. Don't let their walls fool you. This person holds back a lot. They may be very shy at first, and you may get the wrong impression that they don't like you, but they do. I'm not saying stalk them and like pursue them in a creepy way, but know that, yeah, like there's judgment before you make judgment on this individual. This actually is a person here who may hide their feelings, and it may take some time. The Knight of Pentacles is slow. So you have to be willing here to let this be a little bit slower, even though you may see a passionate connection with this person. What final advice do we have for a Taurus who may be resonating with this? And then we're going to move on to the collective. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. And I feel that 9 of Pentacles here with that Virgo is the 10 of Wands. Okay. There's some of you, Spirit's saying, don't try to compensate if this person's not ready, because some of you can over gift or over give to make a person feel a certain way. And you're saying you don't have to give anything on there. This is something here where you give to yourself and allow a person here to go through their emotions or whatever it is. Because this person here, I think it's really going to shock them with being attracted to you. And it's not because you're not their type. I don't think this person expected it in this way. So This is something here where they may need some time with this connection, but is it mutual? 100%. This person has very much a lusty energy here with you. So they're definitely physically attracted to you, but they're holding back a lot this month. All right. That's what I got. All right, let's go on to the collective. We have one more reading, our final reading. And thank you guys for staying put. Here we go. We have the collective, our final reading for the evening, which probably puts us at 3 hours. Ain't bad. And thank you for those of you who have stayed here, and big congrats to Sherry, who's been hanging through. I did not expect you to moderate this the whole time, so I appreciate it. Sherry gets the badge for the evening. All right, collective. Let's see what's going on. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, collective. This is the last reading. Here we go. This may be your reading. Guarded. 10. 10 may be significant this month to you. June 10th. Treat yourself. You're having a rebirth. This is for my collective who is going through a rebirth here, whose heart has been extremely guarded. So let's see what's going on in the past here. And Spirit's just reminding you to make sure you take care of yourself. Three cards fell out. I'm going to keep them. Gemini, Aries, Leo, a lot of Leo in here, and Sagittarius. Two major arcanas. Well, I don't feel confident in a connection. I feel a little discouraged, guarded. I do feel like there's a connection here. We're going to do a how this person feels, how you feel about this connection, because I feel like somebody here is trying to have the courage, and someone here has a really guarded heart. Okay. So there is some insecurities that are coming out in this connection. Okay. Someone here wants to speak up, but they're afraid to. I feel like the universe is really coaxing this lion to roar, it's a very prideful card as well. Let's see how you feel about this person. How does collective feel about this person? You could be Gemini, or like I said, have some of those signs in your chart. Virgo, Hermit. Well, you're separated from this person, or you're not talking much from this person, or the talking is very minimal or surfaced. You're still rooted to this individual, though. I mean, there's a tree here, so I feel Taurus energy now. Hierophant reversed. Well, you're not in a commitment with this person. There's a lot of different belief systems in this connection. You could be culturally different or just have indifferences. It's indifferences that come on traditions and belief systems with this individual. And Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's more, this is all earth energy. So you may be dealing with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is somebody here who's very practical. could be a workaholic. You could be dealing with somebody here who, when it comes to relationships, puts all of their efforts towards the practical things in life. Okay. They may be a very good mother, provider, or, because the Queen of Pentacles takes care of the mundane things in life, not just money, but like the household and stuff like that. And I feel that there's something that you feel very nurturing about this person, but you also feel like this person is holding, I think you feel this person's holding back from you. There's no emotions here. It's all about the practical things. It's almost like, does this person even have do you have any attraction to me? Like, you may be questioning if this person is attracted to you. How does this person feel about you? So I do feel some kind of unexpected upheaval happened in this connection, whether it was an argument, a misunderstanding, something not communicating well. It like split up. It shocked the hell out of this individual. I feel like this person is a little bit thrown off, feels a little bit insecure, is shocked. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened in this connection, but how they feel. I mean, the Nine of Swords, this person is so afraid they've lost you. And it has a lot to do with not speaking up on their feelings. And they're so in their head. This person is so super in their head. Looking at those runes, I feel like this person saw this connection as something as very stable, as someone that they could possibly see having a family with. But I also feel, again, this is the strength. This is Urus. I also feel like this person had a lot of burden when it came to not expressing themselves, being themselves. I feel like almost this person may have felt a little bit of inferiority when it came to this connection. All right. You may be a very wise individual or a very intellectual collective. Okay. There's something here. The Hierophant is you might even be a teacher. If you're not a teacher, there's something here about you're just very wise. You got a lot of earth energy here. This person here feels a little bit insecure when it comes to their own wisdom. All right. They overthink a lot. Oh, they overthink a lot. And I feel like they feel like a bumbling idiot. There's something here where they want to talk about a betrayal and accusations or a fight. 9 here with that Knight of Swords is someone here who's like wants to really communicate with you about a connection. Queen of Wands here reversed. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You may be angry with this person, upset. You may think that this person is selfish, conceited, arrogant. Want me to keep going? Yeah, I do. I feel this energy of you wanting to tell the person the truth here. You demanding some kind of justice with the Queen of Swords energy. But I feel for this month, there is this person here is angry about an ending. Maybe you blocked them. Maybe you ended communications with them. I don't know. You are sticking firmly to your truth. You are sticking firmly here. Your heart is guarded, but you guys are also marrying one another. Okay. Their heart is guarded too. Page of Pentacles. I do think you're going to hear from this individual collective, but it's a small offer because they have a very big fear of approaching you. It's like they're afraid that they missed their shot or that this is unforgivable, but I don't think this person cheated on you either. Okay. I think there was a miscommunication, but whatever this opportunity feels like a really big, mess up on their half, what they think. What advice is if you're dealing with a person here? I do feel it's not going to happen right away. It may even fall a little bit collectively into June's energy. We'll see. I mean, it might come up in sorry, not June's energy, July's energy. But I feel like this person here knows they have to get the courage here to speak up about how they feel. I think they're very upset with the fact that you didn't think that you had feelings. Okay. They just they have a guarded heart. What advice does Spirit have for you during this month? Well, I'm not going to encourage you to spy on this person. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Spirit wants you to stop focusing on this commitment and what the move is going to be for this individual. We have the Queen of Wands here and we have the King of Wands. So there is a divine match in place. I do feel like there is hope for this connection. I think the possibility here is that this could be long-term. 100% it could. But there's somebody here that has had a wake-up call or a check in place about not expressing themselves. And this person here is definitely looking upon your belief systems or puts you a little bit on a pedestal. So there's something here about them needing to knock you, not to be mean, but they need to knock down and be more your level here and stop doing that. And the same thing with you of trying to build them up higher to this. It's like you have to accept this person for who they are, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're not the King of Wands. It's just that they're right now at a page level. We have the Page of Pentacles here and we have the Page of Swords. So this individual here would like some kind of truce, would like to give an apology, would like to have a start over. But it is going to take some time. And some of you, like I said, if it's not right away, it's because your hearts are both guarded. But I also feel that your focus right now needs to be more on treating yourself and not so much what the expectations of what this person's going to be doing. What actually should that Queen of Wands energy be focusing on? It says Two of Cups. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh here. Two of Swords. Okay. Choose what you actually want when you come to your manifestations. I think you go back and forth as to if you want this person or not. I think sometimes you're like, I want this person to come here and blah, blah, blah. And then you change your mind. Like, I don't want it. I want them out of my life. And this, like, pick and choose what you energetically want and what you can detach from. All right. Some of you are breaking your own heart by just really having this expectation that this person is ready and capable to come back at a specific time. This person isn't ready, fulfilling that king energy. They're still on a page, but is there an opportunity for them to get there? Yeah, but you might have to do your own thing. All right. And it's not saying that's completely under the water. And that may be another relationship down the road for you. Okay. I don't like to sugarcoat shit and tell you you're going to be with a person when you have the capability of your free will. What final advice do we have for the collective? Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Okay. Again, this person is a page. They're going to give you their opinion, which is fine, but there's also something here about you caring so much or trying to get this individual to level up, and it's not your job. All right. And if they think that you're being arrogant or selfish or narcissistic, this individual here is also learning to take accountability and see those portions of themselves too that's being mirrored to them. So you may have to be the villain a little bit in this role. But Spirit's saying, just stop caring about what they think. Live your life for what you feel is right. As long as you are being authentic, on truly your path here and not trying to hurt another individual, then only good things can possibly happen for you. That's what I got. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed these readings. This was a doozy. This was almost 3 hours long, but I had fun. Like I said, these are going to be back every month for monthly predictions. So if you want to have monthly predictions on love, make sure that you are signing up for those notifications, subscribing to the channel, because that always helps the channel grow. But also don't forget to join Harmonia. There's a 1 month free trial. You gain access to everything, guys. So you'll gain access to not only the readings, the new content, but I do all signs. There will be an all signs tomorrow, and I do an all signs general and an all signs love. I also have a talk thing that I do, and access point experiences, which are my visual meditation. So if that's something that interests you, go check out my members area. Like I said, lots of fun over there. But if not, this is where we part ways. And thank you, Sherry, for moderating for 3 hours. You are the bomb. Let's everybody give some love to Sherry. All right. You guys take care. Have a good evening.